Ladies and gentlemen, howdy howdy my fellow gamers, and welcome to another video game event thing like we did with the Xbox a few weeks ago, where Patrick Mahomes is our fucking thumbnail, and I really hate it. But we are joined once again by Doom and myself as we watch Sony's PlayStation 5 reveal event presentation. So hopefully we'll see, like the system, the cost, how much, when, shit like that, and some exclusives. I have a feeling we're going to see... I really want to say Sly Cooper, but they're probably going to do some shit like Ratchet and Clank instead. But I guarantee you, like, one of those, or Jak and Daxter, like, one of those three will probably show up to be a launch title for PlayStation.
My question's, how much will you shit if there's a Ratchet and Clank?
You mean a Sly Cooper?
No. Ratchet and Clank over Sly Cooper.
I'll be pissed, but I've come to expect it. It's been 7 years, and we haven't gotten shit on Sly, and every Sly project's been canceled. But yeah, I would really like to see that. I wouldn't be surprised to see something Kojima, even though he just did Death Stranding. But, it'd be PlayStation 5 reveal is the perfect time.
Especially with all those rumors of him going back to Silent Hills. But, we'll see.
Right, which Microsoft is trying to get their hands on, so I'm curious. But, I mean, with the horror, maybe another Silent Hill game, Silent Hills, PT revitalized... maybe like a new Resident Evil, some shit. Maybe Horizon Zero Dawn 2?
I would think maybe the next installment of God of War. I'm hoping for
that would be
more
a good one.
If they're gonna do a update for Last of Us 2, which we know it's coming out within a couple weeks here for the PS4, if they're gonna do already an upgraded version, but I don't think they would do that because I don't think they want to hinder sales any more than what's already happened with Last of Us 2 with all the turmoil there.
They'll probably bring Last of Us 2 out for the PS5 in like 2 years. Like, let it have its run on the 4 and then be like, hey, by the way, we remastered it. Didn't want to tell you those so that we could get the sales.
One for me personally that I would really like to see, and I haven't heard anything about it in a long time, and I know they've been working on it. I just hope it's not a launch title because it never seems to fare well when it's a launch title. Gran Turismo.
Right.
That would be awesome to see. I would love a Gran Turismo.
It's the only thing they got going for them to rival Forza.
Yeah,
which is superior in every way.
Yeah, which Drive Club was fucking trash, but we won't go there.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Gran Turismo just for them trying to compete with the steady stream of Forza and the moneymaker that is. Plus, Gran Turismo is like the highest grossing Sony video game of all time.
Yeah, and that's what kind of got me into console racers. So I got a soft spot for GT.
Oh yeah. No, I'd like to see some originals just left field, holy shit, what the fuck is that? Because that's what Sony's always had going for them over Microsoft, as much as I love Microsoft, but just Sony's exclusives and first-party titles. But I want to see something new, I don't want to see God of War 5, Last of Us 2, and give me something left field. Or show me Ghost of Tsushima. Give me more of that.
Oh my god, dude. I got a collector's edition on lock for that. I can't freaking wait.
But yeah, the big one that I really want to see that I know I'm not going to is Sly Cooper. I would be very happy to see God of War continued, even though I haven't finished it.
Mm-hmm. Actually, here's one that I just thought of now. From Software. Haven't heard from them in a good minute with the whole Dark Soulsborne, what's it called?
Soulsborne.
Anything, and just that in general. I wouldn't be surprised if they come out with something here today. Just spitballing here because the last thing they put out was
Sekiro,
and
that was 2 years ago.
Exactly. So I feel like they're due. I think we're gonna get a launch title.
I'd be perfectly fine with anything that they put out because so far they have yet to disappoint me. I love Dark Souls. I love Bloodborne. I love Sekiro. I'd love to see Bloodborne 2. General consensus is, though, like it's a one-off standalone game. They're not going to do a sequel to it. They wrapped it up pretty nicely with a bow. Same thing with Sekiro. So maybe we'll see a new From Software IP, which is also okay with me. But, so yeah, here's hoping that we get to see some cool shit. And hopefully something horror-related. Like, Xbox delivered a few interesting horror-looking titles. Sony's always had, Kojima, Silent Hill, Resident Evil going for them. So hopefully we see something there. But without further ado, let's start this event and see what Sony's got in store for us. And see how ugly the system is.
Let's get it!
Stay tuned for your mind to be blown or disappointed.
All right, so we're starting off with a trailer here.
Also, shout out to IGN. Thank you for doing all this so that I can just watch this.
Yeah, right.
Interesting kaleidoscope effect. What is this, like the actual PS5 reveal?
The biggest reveal, Geometry Wars 5.
Yo, seriously, don't watch this on drugs. What the fuck?
Wait, hold on. Let me get some drugs.
Is it an O or a C?
That's an O. That's because they did a triangle before, so it's everything from the controller.
Oh yeah, there's the X. So this has got to be like the place, or maybe this is just the PlayStation intro for them.
Like, welcome to PlayStation.
Yo, real quick though, can all of these console companies get together, Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft, and just choose one universal spot to put the X button? Like, Jesus fuck.
I just thought of something. The studio that did what's that game where you choose everything with the horror games?
Until Dawn.
Yeah, Until Dawn, but what's the company?
I don't remember off the top of my
Massive?
head. Yeah,
Massive, I think?
because they just did Man of Medan.
I would love to see
Oh.
they come up with something.
Well, they said they're doing an anthology, so we might see their second part of Man of Medan.
Well, no, but there was another one though that Until Dawn's doing that, but then there was the one from Detroit Become Human. That company.
Haven't played Detroit yet.
Oh, it's so good. I'm trying to think of the name.
I need to give my PlayStation more love. Like, I need to finish God of War. I need to play Detroit. I need to do Until Dawn.
Quantic Dream is their name, by the way.
There we go. I need to finish Horizon Zero Dawn, which I haven't. I need to play Uncharted 4, which I haven't.
I beat that this year. Horizon, so good. Highly
Still
get
haven't
involved
played
with
Days Gone. Was so excited for that one.
but that kind of let me down.
Which is why I heard
Rockstar.
GTA 6? Oh.
Another remaster, really?
Yep, another remaster. Grand Theft Auto 5 is the new Skyrim, confirmed.
Well, it does say PS4 on the top left corner, so...
Why would you show a PS4 game at the PlayStation 5 reveal? It's got to be a remaster.
Yeah, so it's got story elements in it, too.
I don't... But yeah, because I couldn't log into the Rockstar servers a few months ago. Shit, maybe I will buy it on next-gen consoles and just start all fucking over unless they fix their stuff.
They said, fuck freak.
I was so mad. I even uninstalled everything, reinstalled, tried to do a new character, everything.
Which, if anyone knows the size of that game, just the sheer size, that's like pulling your dick with a razor blade.
Yeah, pretty much. I just wanted to play some Grand Theft Auto. There go the dogs. I haven't seen half of this shit, though.
That's all the new updates.
Well, I mean, we haven't played it in, what, 2 years?
You haven't. I played with some other people.
Well, that's fine. I see how it is.
I'm cheating on you. With a newer, younger lover. He treats me right.
I did really enjoy, like, the Tron game mode, though, with the bikes.
Yeah.
Expanded and enhanced. Coming 2021 to PS5, so not launch title.
So, like my dick expanded?
Yeah, it's going to go from 3 inches to 3.5.
Yes!
Just because you shaved your pubes to give you that extra half inch. PS5 owners will get GTA Online free at launch.
Oh, wow. That's... Okay. Okay, Sony, okay.
Right?
Wait, hold on. Is there a code for that?
Right? Good old fucking days. We ripped that system off, dude.
We've got nothing to show for it.
Not at all.
Not a fucking thing. Except a nice mansion.
I've got an apartment.
Yeah, that's the mansion.
Although it is a very nice apartment. If I had an apartment like that in real life.
I'm starting to think that this is a Sony press conference.
You would think, right?
I'm just spitballing here.
To kick today off with a look back at just some of the seminal moments of the last 25 years. And what better way to
barely did though.
Than with I'm older than Sony.
Every PlayStation console, Grand Theft Auto. It's been a privilege partnering with Rockstar Games for many years now.
I'm so happy they got rid of Sean Layden.
With the news that that partnership will continue with PlayStation 5. It's now just over a year since we began sharing technical details of PlayStation 5, but today's the day that we've been looking forward to for years, when we get to show you just some of the games that demonstrate our belief that PlayStation 5 marks the biggest generational transition our industry has yet seen. The content we've curated for today's event showcases how PS5 has inspired developers to create new experiences that are transformative in how they look, sound, and feel. Enough from me.
I already like this guy better than Sean because he's got an accent.
It's a rule of thumb. If you want to captivate us, have an accent.
Pretty much. Why do you think we have Chrono?
Has
All
been
game
captured-
footage you're about to see from this point forward has been captured on the PlayStation 5. Okay, this is a thing.
A hero's just someone who doesn't give up.
Well, then I'm fucked.
He was right.
Up.
Now it's your turn.
Spider-Man.
Up. Yep.
Go be a hero.
And that's Miles Morales.
I'm curious if this is Insomniac, though. Like, if this is their sequel to their Peter Parker game, or if this is a different company. No, this is definitely Insomniac.
Yeah.
I still haven't played Spider-Man either.
Dude, you're fucking up. That's so goddamn good.
I'm trying to get through the games I own first.
You're fucking up. So now I wonder. Dude, that's gnarly. I'm stoked.
Spider-Man Miles Morales, that's all they're calling it. Be greater. I dig it. I like it. I really enjoyed Into the Spider-Verse. And, like, I really want to play the Spider-Man game.
Dude, I'm so stoked. Because the original one was so fucking good.
Hey!
Yup!
Now let's just hope that they can actually turn it around and make it good.
I'm so excited right now.
キャンペーンモードを中心にしたグランツーリスモになっていると思います。ぜひ楽しみにしていてください。
Oh, fuck me up, daddy. As soon as I seen Polyphony, I was like, yes! Alright, the new, actually the old vet, that's C7. Ooh.
This will
Yeah,
be
but
what,
is
Gran
it-
Turismo 7?
Yeah. But is it a true sequel? Is it not going to be like a spin-off like the last one? Alright, GT cars to be expected. Yes! A true sequel.
I saw from that trailer a lot of Forza aspects.
Oh shit. So this is actually like a true successor. This reminds me of Gran Turismo 4.
I think the last one I played was 3 on PS2.
Oh my god. I can only get so erect.
Looks nice. The lighting's fantastic. The textures on like the trees and rocks, not as much. Which I know is not the point of the game, but still.
Yeah. But look at the bottom right camera in the car in the Mazda. Like, it's two cameras that's being rendered twice. That's awesome. It's got a rear camera. Oh shit. Sony's coming out swinging, dude. Beautiful Apex.
Cargo Vroom.
understand. Like, this is car porn to me.
How was Project Cars?
It's great if you're playing it on PC with a racing wheel. Oh?
Fuck is this? Looks like Battleborn or something. Which I bought for $5 and still haven't played. And I think they shut servers down.
Yeah, you're kind of fucked.
God damn it. God fucking damn it, dude.
It appears that the dimensions are collapsing on one another. But we cannot get to...
Right. The ship. I mean, we can't be that far.
Why?
Found us, Ratchet.
Because fuck you is why.
It's funny though, IGN did like a poll a few weeks ago on like what Sony title they'd like to see come back. And Sly Cooper actually came in second at like 38% of votes. It beat out Ratchet and Clank. Granted, IGN isn't Sony, but they're still a huge, you know, company, so Sony should have considered that, but...
They didn't. I will say the game looks phenomenal.
Well, it is certainly not good.
I never played Ratchet and Clank.
They're not bad. I was never a huge fan of them, but they were definitely some decent aspects to it.
I played Jack and I played Sly. But they're really drilling in this Ratchet and Clank. Like, they even did the whole movie with it in 2016.
Yeah.
Which bombed. That's why I would figure they would try to do a different franchise. Like, bring Jack and Daxter back or Sly Cooper.
Ratchet. We are too late. Ratchet?
Who?
Oh.
Okay. Parallel dimensions, alternate realities, Avengers Infinity War.
I'm Marcus Smith, creative director at Insomniac Games. The entire studio is so excited to be able to share with you.
Wait, Insomniac's doing Ratchet and Clank?
Rift Apart.
Yep.
A brand new.
I thought they were the ones that did Spider-Man.
Interdimensional adventure built from the ground up for the PlayStation 5.
They did
We're doing things we've never
what's it
been
called
able to
first?
do before. Like
No, I know that,
Dimensional
but then
Rift to
who's
be able to
doing
move from
Spider-Man
planet to
Miles
planet
Morales?
nearly instantly.
It was
Or
Insomniac.
trace reflections on Clank. All of our alien worlds are filled with density and life previously unseen. Plus, Ratchet's all-new arsenal is more exciting
Yeah,
than ever.
Insomniac's
thanks to the
doing Miles
DualSense
Morales, too.
controller's enhanced feedback. Ratchet and Clank are near and dear to our hearts
Interesting.
at Insomniac, and we can't wait to share more with you in the future. But for now, here's another look.
I mean, do we have to?
Did you see that?
That's like a really cool animation. Like that Rift Tether thing. Like, that's pretty wicked.
It's Ratchet and Clank.
Sand sharks from above.
Didn't they do like a remastered collection for the PS4 or PS3 or something of Ratchet?
I believe they did, yeah.
And I might play him
I know
someday.
they did.
Was that a kraken?
Or at least a very large octopus.
This is pre-alpha
Get
footage.
used to that.
Hey, break reality.
Did Dr. Nefarious really resurface after all these years just to try and take over the universe again?
Yeah. I kind of wish he was doing a worse job.
He must have more planned than planned.
That's what I'm afraid of.
That, yeah, that is cool as shit.
It's kind of reminded me of Metal Arm's Glitch in the System, which was this PS2 game nobody ever fucking knew about, but it was so fun and underrated. I haven't thought about that game in years.
No, just now.
Because it reminded me of it.
No, just now.
That's all of them.
Launch title? Well, they're probably not going to give a release date for it until, you know, they announce the PlayStation 5's release date.
Yeah, but usually they'll say like launch title or some shit like that.
Let me guess. Triangle, circle, square, and X? Is that what we're about to see again?
No.
Fuck me sideways and call me Mary.
Mary, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to watch Square Goddamn Enix.
Squeenix.
Squeenix. Luminous.
What is Square Enix working on is the question. What?
Mm-hmm.
Final Fantasy 16.
Part 7.
0.5 HD.
Huh.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Project Athia. Athia. Yo, is that a dragon? Yo!
Oh, okay.
I love how it says designed exclusively for PlayStation 5, meaning in like 4 years it'll be on the Xbox Project Series X. Like, yeah, we designed it for the PlayStation, but that doesn't mean it's exclusive on the PlayStation. Hey, look. I was right. No, that Project Athia, that 7-second clip, love it. Sold. Buying it. This looks like Cyberpunk, but that's for Xbox, so... That's a robot?
Okay.
It's a robot. Rip humans.
Yeah, I was just gonna say rip humans. So...
Kitty cat.
Meow. So this world is nothing but cats and robots.
And the question is, do we play as a cat or do we play as a robot?
I want it to be a cat.
From the way they're shooting this, I think it's the cat, actually. It's like, look at the thing it's wearing. Also intrigued. Get the cat.
So Scarlett's gonna love this game.
Yeah, it's called Stray. You literally play as the cat. Very intrigued by that. 2021, so not a launch title.
Did you hear the purring in the background?
Mm-hmm. It's cute.
Makes me want to grab my cat and swing it around.
We get it, Sony.
PS5. Ultra high speed SSD. Ray tracing.
Yo, Minecraft Ray Traced looks incredible. There's that ugly ass
I will
controller.
say that. See, dude, I think that thing looks sexy as shit.
USB port. Oh, great. Motion sensor.
I think that controller looks sexy as shit. Only if they just offset the fucking
used to be about
the
constant
thumbsticks.
trade-offs between the artistic vision and technical limitations. With PS5, we're not going to be burdened like that. We're going to be able to realize artistic.
Very curious what they're planning on doing with that touchpad though, because they barely used it on the 4.
Horsepower, which is very easy to unlock, and it's a machine that's really easy to develop on. The PS5 will present a paradigm shift as to what players.
What they should have done was kind of like a Wii U Switch thing, like make it a little screen on the controller.
Create gameplay that I think will truly captivate the player and really surprise quite a few people. Please take a look at this new franchise for Worldwide Studios, coming exclusively for PlayStation 5.
Do I have to?
New franchise. All right, hit me.
Smack me with that PlayStation Studios dick, daddy. I mean, what?
House space.
Over and over.
Oh?
I relive my first moments on this alien planet.
Space.
The crash. The attack. My death. The crash. The attack. My death.
So this might sound dickish of me, but I'm not sold on the visuals of this right now.
I'm not either. Her face looks wrong.
Yeah, that's what's throwing me off. What
Like-
the fuck was that?
Like everything else was looking good, but the face design. Although it looks like she's like an android because her eyes are wrong.
This planet seems somehow
That looks good.
as if changing. This world is becoming part of me,
Okay.
infecting my
Okay, space. Space, okay.
Okay, space.
my memories. The longer I spend here, the more I can feel my sanity slip away. But I cannot lose hope.
I am very much intrigued.
My only choice
Yeah.
is to keep fighting. To keep looking for answers. My only hope is to break the cycle. Before the cycle breaks me.
Ooh.
Returnal? Oh, because it's eternal, and then she keeps
Yeah.
dying, so she's
I'm intrigued. I want to see more on it, though.
100%. It's on my radar.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love, like, space
Space.
exploration shit.
Excuse me. That would be the alcohol. Not sponsored.
Sumo Digital. Cat? It's another cat.
Tigger?
I would shit if it was like an NCAA game and that's Clemson Tigers, but that's not the case.
No, dude, it's Winnie the Pooh, fucking Mortal Kombat style.
Oh, I thought it was Winnie the Pooh bondage style. Sackboy!
Eh. I did just realize though they didn't do a single fucking Sackboy for PlayStation 4, did they? It was Little Big Planet 1, 2, and 3 on the PS3.
Yeah, I think they did. I feel like they did some on the 4. Maybe like
Maybe like a remastered. I don't think there was an actual like new Little Big Planet though for PS4.
I don't think so, no. So is this them like
They
trying
made
to do a platformer, like a platformer for Sackboy as opposed to an open world, like make your own world? Little
Probably.
Big Planet?
They're probably just trying to tap into like their mascots. Like, hey,
Yeah,
let's bring them back and make a great game and all that. There was Little Big Planet 3 for PS3 and PS4. That was it.
Yeah. Okay. I will say the visuals are excellent on this though.
I just never got too much into Little Big Planet. Like, I had nothing against it. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I was in the same boat on that. Like, it was awesome, but just not awesome for me.
Yeah. I always recommended it for like people with kids. A big adventure, so it's not even like Little Big Planet 5 or 4 or whatever. It's Sackboy, so they are making a game for the mascot now. What?
Lucid game.
What is this? A roller derby?
I was gonna say a game for furries. It's like 1980 style gladiators.
A modern take on Twisted Metal without the badassedness.
Yeah.
The fuck? Bitch, get in your car.
So Twisted Metal Light.
What is going on here? I would have been fine with like a new Twisted Metal.
Actually, this kind of reminds me of if you took Twisted Metal and mixed it with Rocket League.
Yeah, I can see that.
And Destruction Derby. With a hint of,
I like the Box Boy.
Actually, the more I'm seeing, the more I'm liking.
I just don't understand. Are you supposed to run through the cars, or are you supposed to drive the cars? I don't fucking know. What is the objective here?
To be a luchador.
Is it a race or a destruction derby?
It's a Destruction Derby. Oh, yeah.
Destruction All-Stars. I will say if that launches as a $60 game, I disagree. That looks like something that's like a $40 game. The more I watched, like you said, like I became more intrigued. Not entirely sold, but interesting.
I'm really intrigued by that, but then again, anything
Hello
with four
everyone,
wheels.
my name is Josh Greer, and this is my brother Mike. We're from Ember Lab, a small team with a background in film and animation.
I really want to work in like
We're very excited
the game
today
industry. Please don't. Please stop.
It did.
Hello? Well, no, the video is still playing. It looks like they're part of the stream, like Sony's stream.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Had
I see
issues.
the time bar still going, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's an unfortunate rip, but at least it's not my end now.
I still want to say that Sony, dude, it's coming out swinging.
I think it's because they realize that the Xbox Project Series X is a superior system, and they want to kind of keep the lead on what they did with the PS4 versus the Xbox One, where they fucking dominated.
Well, we don't know if it's superior in power-wise. You know what I'm
GPU and
saying?
CPU, the Xbox One X is more powerful.
Alright, I'll shut the fuck up.
Okay, I missed those guys talking entirely, but it wasn't on my end. That was okay. This looks like that animated movie from a few years ago, like Kuro and the Two Strings or whatever.
You got me on that one, but I was gonna say like Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Have no power here.
Well, thanks for the vote of confidence. I'm getting some Zelda vibes.
It's funny that you mentioned that because I just opened a Snapchat that says our kitchen looks like a Zelda inventory. Like literally as you said. Okay.
Come on, tell me you don't get Zelda vibes from this.
I don't.
From Breath of the Wild? Come on now.
If anything, I'm getting like an If Ori Was Human vibe. Kena, Bridge of Spirits. I'm very intrigued by it. Because, like, I used to judge games that looked like artsy and cutesy like that because I was just like, that's not my style. That's not Gears of War. You know, let me chainsaw some motherfuckers. And then Ori and the Blind Forest and Ori and the Will of the Wisps became some of my favorite games of all time. So now I'm like, that actually, yeah, sure, I'll give that a shot. Okay. I like where this is headed.
You ever feel like you're just waiting for
Pizza and alcohol around a campfire? Sold.
Yeah, but they had fucking anchovies. Fuck them.
On one of them. One of them was just pepperoni, so it looks like they got like a half and half. I don't know what the fuck this is.
Sometimes I feel like I'm just standing on the edge of doing great things.
Looks like a game Rabbit's gonna love.
Anime community, help us out. What the fuck's going on here?
Holding me back.
Those are dinosaurs. They're anime dinosaurs.
Maybe it's just nerves. Maybe it's the fear that I'll never be as good as what I imagine. When I'm still just standing on the edge.
Welcome to adulthood.
But if we've got nothing else.
Literally never gets better. Goodbye, Volcano High. The end. This sounds like a sequel to something I did not know existed. Well, they're in a band. I'm intrigued now. I like music. I do the music thing. Okay, but seriously, what the fuck is going on? Co-op presents Goodbye, Volcano High. It's the end of an era, 2021. Is this seriously like a sequel, or is this a spin-off? I need to look this up. Volcano High.
All right. So I think they all die from a meteor. Could be wrong here, but just, throwing it out there.
Hi, I'm Lorne Lanning, and I'm here to share with you a game that I've been
What?
trying to make. It's an emotionally
Oddworld?
engaging story where rescuing is rewarding, failure is devastatingly hilarious, and the memories should last you a lifetime. Take a look.
No, is this what I think it is?
Nope. What do you think it is? Before the trailer starts. I'm pausing it. What do you think it is?
What's it called? Oddworld. It's a PlayStation original title, like Oddworld, whatever it was called. The weird dude with the head and like the sewn up lips. Fuck. He's got the ponytail too.
All right. Well, you described enough. We'll see if you're right.
Yeah. Yep, that's him.
And the game is just called Oddworld.
Oh, well then I got it.
Oddworld Abe's Odyssey.
Yes, that's the one.
And then Oddworld Stranger's Wrath.
For the fate of your entire people
I just want to say my description was spot on.
is up to you.
I'm just thinking, like, when E3, like, when there was an E3, they always had a shit ton of trailers, and only a third of them, maybe a third, were really fucking good compared to their trailers. And that's, like, kind of deciphers who now, like, how many of these games are actually really fucking good?
I am very excited for E3 to come back next year, though.
If it comes back.
It'll come back.
You must find your full voice.
Oh, shit.
Soulstorm. I've never played an Oddworld game, though. Looked fucking intense.
PlayStation 5によって我々の考える東京のビジュアルを
Tango? Okay.
今まで見
Shinji
たことのない
Mikami?
東京の魅力を見て、聞いて、感じることができます。これからお見せするのは
Oh.
Sleeping Dogs 2.5 or some shit.
Ghostwire.
ゲームプレイ動画です。
Oh, yeah, they showed us this like 2 years ago.
Yeah, it looked fucking awesome.
Yeah.
美しさを感じ取っていただけると思います。
And dude, it's Shinji Mikami, so I'm fucking sold right there. If you don't know who Shinji Mikami is, read a book.
I do know who Shinji Mikami is.
Well, I wasn't talking to just you. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about this fucking game. I'm intrigued again.
You see things others can't. Hear threats others don't.
God, I love the Japanese aesthetic.
When others won't. It's up to you to save Tokyo.
I'm surprised it's first person like this.
Looks like you're fighting a whole bunch of little Slendermen. Also, what's with the Naruto fucking finger movements? Interesting.
So,
oh, Bethesda's involved.
yeah, well, Tango Gameworks. I just want to say,
I loved like half that trailer.
yeah, I wouldn't say I lost a little bit of interest.
Yeah.
I think the original teaser trailer was better.
Much better. Like, parts of that trailer looked great, and then other parts I was like, eh. I'm still intrigued. I'm not going to throw it out yet, but it moved down my list a bit.
Yeah.
What is this, Ghost of Tsushima? No, this is something sci-fi.
Super Brothers.
It's me, Mario! And before I just copyright striked our whole video for that one fucking impersonation. Thanks, Nintendo.
Appreciate it. Reggie, I know you're no longer there, but thanks, Fizame.
Future for people. I do miss Reggie. He was great. Haunted by oblivion. Propelled by dreams. Freak becoming a narrator.
Absolutely nothing happening.
I dig the sci-fi vibe. Year 0.
So Earth is dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Year
Later,
2,
bitches.
3. So what? It's taking you guys 5 years to barely lift into fucking orbit?
You should be ashamed. The fuck?
I don't know what I'm watching here. It reminds me of that PS3 game that you play as like a flower petal, which actually was not that bad. I like the water animation.
Yeah. Jet.
The Far Shore. I think it's Jet? I don't fucking know. I couldn't tell with the font.
It was Jet. J-E-T-T.
Question marks is all I have to say about that.
Huh. Whoa.
Yeah, I know. I saw it too.
I dig it.
It's almost like Warframe meets For Honor with Borderlands.
Yeah. It looks awesome.
Godfall.
I dig it. I dig it a lot.
I'm intrigued, but I'm trying to tell if it's like a...
That's probably gonna be a launch.
Yeah. I can't tell if it's just like an arena fighter or if like you're progressing and doing things like in Rise Son of Rome. Rise Son of Rome wasn't that bad. I'd actually like to see a sequel. From the creators of Hyper Light Drifter, which I own and have yet to play.
I like the artwork.
I do too. I love how much sci-fi stuff we're getting.
Yeah, definitely getting a lot of otherworldly vibes. Kind of reminds me of Ico.
Haven't played it. Okay, Medusa. Shit.
Alright, I'm scared now.
How much longer do we have? Like about 30 minutes, and I imagine some of that's going to be IGN talking, so very curious what else is coming.
The void is calling. Alright, Cthulhu. Awake but dreaming.
Solar Ash. I still haven't played Ashen either, which is something I need to play. It's like the co-op indie Dark Souls that Xbox revealed a few years ago finally came out.
Yeah, I remember seeing it.
Hitman.
Ain't no way! Yeah.
Yeah.
IOI.
I saw the tie and just instantly went to Hitman. I haven't played the last two since they like
really
brought them back.
Good. They're really good.
All your
I still have to finish Absolution.
only sped up the process. And now, you find yourself alone. Only death awaits.
I dig it.
See, the reason I didn't get into the new ones as much as I wanted to was because they were doing them episodically, which
Yeah,
I
but,
disagreed with.
Yeah, but if you waited for all of them to come out, they were actually really good.
In Hitman 3, Agent 47 is back for his most intimate and professional contract in his entire career. This is also the dramatic conclusion for the World of Assassination trilogy.
Also, it's the last one they
I'm
plan
so
on
proud
doing
to
for
be
at
here
least
to present a little
6 months.
glimpse of the gameplay where Agent 47 is on top of the world in Dubai. Enjoy.
I have been itching to play Hitman recently, though. Like, I was going to load up Absolution and everything. Yo, I would not be walking on that without a fucking guardrail. Are you kidding me? What a sharp-looking man. I'd welcome him into my abode.
I'd welcome into my butt.
That's all you're gonna fucking show?
Yeah, that was kind of a lackluster, like, by the way, here's this.
I mean, it's coming out 2 months after the Sony. I'm just assuming it's coming out in November.
Yeah, right?
Press the PlayStation button on your controller. Let me go get it real quick. I'll be right back. I really hope that their home interface is more user-friendly, because I was not a fan of the PS4 interface.
Yeah, same. Just like for the iToy or some shit like that, or the PlayStation camera.
Yeah, because these are the little guys that were on the PS4 one.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So what are they gonna do? A PS5i?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh.
I just realized we actually don't have a release date for the Project Series X yet. I'm assuming it's November.
I would say early December. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'll shut the fuck up. The fuck is this?
I'm already interested in this style.
What?
Now they're losing me a little bit. I was really liking the Dark Cthulian vibes. Now they've got me again.
And here comes a tentacle.
Yep.
Oh! Oh! Fuck, called that shit. Little pygmy dudes? It's a quick way to get hypothermia there, bud. Are you clipping shit as I say it?
No, I'm talking to Chrono.
Oh. That was awesome.
It's got some Tim Burton-esque vibes from it.
Yeah, I mean, it looked very cheeky, like.
Little Devil Inside.
I kind of dig it.
I do too. That's definitely on my radar. Hey, look, triangles, squares, and X's and O's.
It's almost like it's a Sony press conference or something.
Who'd have fucking thunk it?
What's up, everyone?
What's up, dude?
Williams to the New Orleans Pelicans. Here we go. The first ever teaser for
All right,
NBA
so
2K21.
I was just gonna say,
Ain't nobody give no fucks.
pre-alpha. So Sony got 2K where Xbox got Madden.
I think Xbox came out ahead. Granted, you know both of them are still going to be on both systems.
Oh yeah, of course.
I just really don't give a fuck about basketball.
Yeah, but you can't lie, that looks so fucking good.
Yeah, but is this going to be like another Watch Dogs fiasco? Like, that sweat was incredible. Is this going to be super rendered on a fucking NASA goddamn supercomputer and then dumbed down? Because they're like, it's actual PlayStation 5 pre-alpha footage. Sure it is. Sure it is.
Yeah, but 2K's also known for their graphical fidelity compared to other sports games as well. So, there is that.
Yeah, I just don't give a fuck. I told Chrono to do like a reaction to our video. Because he's like, oh, I'll just react to like the one thing I'm really excited for. I was like, why don't you just react to the video that we're going to upload of like us reacting to it?
That's a fucked up strawberry.
That
I would
is.
not eat strawberry. That strawberry has issues. Look at his eyes.
Amazing, aren't they? Half bug, half snack.
Fucking Steve Irwin's doppelganger?
Recently discovered
Amazing, aren't they? Beautiful little creatures.
What the fuck? That is a walrus with a hat.
beautiful seed patterns.
Oh.
You just ate a living thing. How do you
Yeah.
feel? What?
Welcome to the island of bug snakes.
Are you fucking Octodad? Dude, that game was so funny. What? So, like, you become what you eat? Like, are you guys on drugs? Those were baby back ribs and burgers.
That's a bug. Yeah, I was gonna say that.
What the hell? This is a fat person's dream.
Human subapede? What? I want to be fucking high and playing this shit. I don't even smoke anything, but goddamn, I might.
My invitation is open. Come join me on the island of bug snakes.
Liz! Hey, I was trying to carry a lamp with my weenie hands, but I dropped it, and now the town's on fire.
Oh, again?
Bug snacks.
What the fuck?
I think
How
what the
much
fuck
LSD?
surmise. Yeah.
How much LSD did these fuckers take?
This would be something like, I'm never gonna buy, but like if all 4 of us or 3 of us, since we don't have a 4th member, like got together for a weekend or some shit, I'd be like, yeah, let's buy this and just get like really pissed drunk and play this.
Game. Let me guess, it's a square, and that's a circle. I think an X or a triangle is gonna be next. I'm not sure.
Triangle.
Yeah.
That's the circle.
That's still a circle.
There's an X.
Oh my god, it's an X.
But the X has triangles in it.
Whoa! Illuminati confirmed. Square? Is that a square?
Hi everyone, thank you for being with us today for this very special event. But before we get to the end of the show, I have something very near and dear to me.
Okay, there's a lot of things near and dear to me, but I haven't seen fucking one of them yet.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? It's a black screen. Horizon Zero Dawn. Zero Dawn 2? I was joking, but from the scenery and landscapes, I'm gonna stick to my answer.
I don't know.
No, this is not Horizon.
Yeah.
Is this Baldur's Gate free?
Are those manta rays in the sky? You're drunk.
And it looked like the Souls Knight too. But this isn't from software. But I'm not gonna lie, I am intrigued as shit from all of this. No, okay.
What? What is that?
Demon Souls Remastered or Demon Souls 2.
No!
I knew it was Souls. I knew it because I was like, that's the Souls Knight. So they remastered it for the PS5.
You're welcome. Called that shit.
Well, I still have Demon Souls for the PS3, so the question is, do I play it now? Because I have it. Might as well. Arcane?
Rival assassins locked in the time loop.
This is our unique vision. What Arcane is all about.
Freeform immersive gameplay, a surreal player-driven story smashed together.
Want to see some stylish action? Check this out.
I love your mustache.
You would.
Yo, I really think that Dishonored is a very slept-on game. Dishonored 2? Holy shit. Oh, it's not a Dishonored sequel. That's not how you load a gun. That's how you drink, though.
Alright, so he's got half the equation right.
I also have not played the Death to the Outsider DLC yet. So it's pneumatic bolts and the bodies just disappear? Or is this like Metal Gear where like you're collecting the bodies? Like, considering you just teleported onto a roof. I'm seeing a lot of Dishonored.
Yeah, no shit. Okay, Bethesda.
Bethesda and Arcane.
Good morning, Black Reef. Another day, another death. Aren't time loops fun? For everyone else on this island, this place is paradise. A never-ending party, where hunting me is the main attraction. And no matter how I try to escape, they always cut me down. But I'm one stubborn motherfucker.
Alright. For some reason, it reminds me of a Tarantino film.
Yeah, with like Idris Elba starring or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
There's 8 targets, and they all gotta die before midnight. There's just one little snag.
You thought it was going to be easy?
Juliana Blake, Black Reef's protector and a real pain in my ass. She may kill me 1,000,000 times, but eventually, inevitably, I will break this fucking loop.
Ooh.
Die again. Yep. Nailed it. Very sold. Very excited. Like I was talking about, I love Dishonored. I think Dishonored 2 is 10 times better. I'm getting some We Happy Few artistic vibes from it, which I haven't played yet, but I'm very already sold on. Very excited for that. I think that looks great.
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about it initially, but the more the trailer went on, I was like, all right. I started digging it more and more and more. So, yeah. All right, Arcane.
His story comes to a close. Well, it's not Kratos, because they want to do 4 more, so...
But the forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence. The bush is empty. Yet determined to find the berries, the rascal broke free of Mother's grasp and vanished into the trees.
Looks very Resident Evil 70.
Mother's worried cries faded fast as the girl ran on, over vine, under branch, and into the forest deep.
What is it with that creepy story?
It's just a local tale.
You're really into that stuff?
Quit being so paranoid.
No! Friendly. Who are you?
How did he miss?
Right?
They're coming. Who is?
I don't know what the fuck this is.
I don't know, but I'm digging it.
I stand by my statement that this looks very Resident Evil 70. There's the black goat. Some sexy ladies. Some nice sunglasses. Werewolves? So it can't be Resident Evil. It's not zombies. Village. Oh!
No.
I was right!
I don't know how I feel about it.
Chris?
What?
Why?
What?
What?
All right, hold on. Okay. All right.
Make
you know
notes.
what? I'm gonna fuck up.
I have questions too. Considering I didn't play 7, but Chris Redfield's not somebody I would have expected to see pop up here.
My note is literally Resident Evil 7. What the fuck?
Resident Evil 8. Anthem 2?
The re-antheming.
It's honestly a game I would like to give another shot. Once it's cheaper and I have friends to play it with. Okay. Thing go boom.
You have beautiful eyes.
To gouge out.
Oh, it's a fake hologram kitty.
Is it like an actual companion or a memory? What?
That's actually pretty cool.
Getting a whole lot of sci-fi stuff tonight. That, what, a satellite? Anti-gravity satellite? What? What's... I am the big confuse? And she's got digital eyes?
She's completed.
Now we're in the atmosphere? Pragmata?
Pragmata.
Landing on the moon, and this girl's got no fucking oxygen or anything. She's just chilling.
Freedom. Our freedom.
Huh. Want to see gameplay and learn? Coming 2022. So, that's still far fucking away. Intrigued, though. Very intrigued. That was a well done trailer. I can't really talk more about it though, because I don't know what the fuck I just saw.
Yeah, no shit.
At least the render and loading issues stopped.
She just jinxed it!
Alright, let's see. There's not long left in this press conference. They've got to end on a bombshell. It's either going to be God of War or Horizon Zero Dawn 2. That's all I can think of that would be big ticket items for them.
Perished 1,000 years.
That's Horizon.
Is that Aloy? Yeah.
Aloy, that's Horizon.
Turned to graves.
I really need to finish that game.
Dude, you got to. It's so fucking good.
Came new life.
Fuck off, Mr. Krabs.
This me first dollar, SpongeBob, me boy.
Dangers.
Yep, there she is.
Back on the Strider.
So what, did she go to a new world? I don't know how 1 ended, so I don't know what the premise for this is, but... I literally bought the collector's edition for this game, and I haven't left the tutorial area.
Until it destroys us.
What? You got the statue?
Yeah, I've got the statue and everything of Aloy sitting right up there, next to my Titan.
There's nothing I wouldn't
Oh
do
my
to
God.
save this world.
And what I loved about, like,
I won't explore.
I say I haven't left the tutorial area. I still put like 8 hours into the game. Like, I was just loving it. Just walking around, exploring, looking at shit, shooting shit.
No secret. I won't.
This looks fantastic, though. This makes me want to finish it, like, now.
Dude, you need to.
I'm in the middle of Witcher. Which is quite a pickle to fucking tackle.
Cross. This mission is mine alone. If I falter, if I fail, there won't be any.
That was definitely Lara Croft vibes right there. Who the fuck are you?
Ah, you get that far.
Horizon 2, Forbidden West.
Bro.
But whatever comes.
Look, Mr.
What?
Frodo. It's an Olifant. And then Legolas shoots it in the back of the neck and it goes, "I still only counts as one."
Bro.
And
On behalf of the entire team at Guerrilla, we're happy to share the first look at Horizon Forbidden West.
We're continuing Elga's story as she moves west to a far future America.
To brave a beautiful but dangerous frontier.
wait, they called it America.
mysterious new
I thought that it was
Get
just
ready to explore
her own
distant
world.
lands
What?
ravaged by massive storms.
And take on new, powerful machines as you return
to the majestic world of Horizon.
Stay tuned for much more. We can't wait for you to get your hands on it.
I can't wait to get my hands on it.
I really want to play Horizon now. To do it though, I have to hook up my PlayStation over here. Well, to stream it. I might just play it in bed now.
Really pleased. As a game designer and storyteller, this is incredibly exciting. We're talking a whole new generation of ideas and experiences that we can create for the player.
No matter where they are, no matter who they are.
New experiences like we've never had before.
More iconic, interesting characters, more atmospheric, immersive worlds for players to explore.
We want to wow players.
Expect the unexpected.
And I, for one, can't wait.
We can't wait.
We can't wait to share them with you.
It's so exciting.
Incredibly exciting.
It's really about love.
For the players and for the players.
As a developer, that's an amazing feeling to have.
Welcome to PlayStation 5.
So what, we get one more reveal? That's a ball.
I think this might be just the PS5 itself.
Oh yeah, fuck, we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
I like whatever's going on. I really dig the effects. Rippling balls.
Balls.
Hey, look, a square, and earlier it was triangles. What are we gonna see next? An X or a circle.
I feel like this is a Sony press conference.
Really cool effects, though. Like, I do dig whatever I'm seeing right now. I don't even know what the fuck I'm watching, but I dig it.
Visually appealing. Alright,
I dig the music, too. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
What the fuck is that?
Ooh.
How is that an alien's vagina?
Yeah. And I'm going to impregnate it.
The disk drive just looks so weird.
Yeah, it does.
Like, they should have put it in the black part, like, all right here. Look at that big empty space between the USBs. You could easily fit a disk drive up there. Like, what the Okay. So, the PS5 is apparently supposed to be played vertically? Although, clearly, that's a mounting stand that I doubt is going to launch with the system. Price? I kind of like the ergonomic fucking fan design that they got now. Top, bottom. Wait,
Yeah.
what? A second PS1? Oh, no. Okay.
Discless, all digital.
No
disc drive.
Nobody's gonna buy that. Oh, it's the Dual Sense now, not Dual Shock. Does the HD camera come with it? No, these are just all the extra shit that you can buy with it.
Yeah, probably day one. Yeah.
I have a PS4 camera, and the only time I used it was to do that Injustice stream where I stomped the shit out of you 57 games in a row.
First glimpse of our future today. You've seen our most striking console design yet, and you've seen games that can only be enjoyed with the full range of PlayStation 5's features and power. At PlayStation, we believe in generational transitions, and we put years of work into making them happen. We want you to enjoy the unique benefits of moving from one generation to the next. Thank you for joining us. We're launching later this year, and we have tons more to share. Welcome to PlayStation 5.
But whatever comes, I will be ready.
Look at the confidence in that smirk, though. She's like, that's a big-ass elephant. I don't give a fuck. I've got one arrow.
Legolas.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah!
Because Legolas is the best archer to ever exist in fantasy realms. There it is. That's all I wanted to hear. PlayStation.
PlayStation.
So yeah, that was the Sony press conference. I'll come right out and say it. I think Sony's gonna waste a lot of money doing the digital only PlayStation. They could have took those production funds and put them into bettering the system and, you know, other shit. But thoughts?
So I just want to come out and say that Sony had 26 reveals for games alone, not including the system and its peripherals. biggest letdown is no date, no price.
Hmm.
I figure with it being, I guess, their reveal of the system, I figure they'd maybe say either or. At
Yeah, but
least the
look,
date, which we already knew
Microsoft
it was
hasn't
gonna be
done that
holiday.
either.
Yeah, but we knew Microsoft is going to wait a little bit longer until after Sony does it. But I think Sony's trying to be coy about it. But I mean, is what it is. I mean, I just wish we would have got a little bit more information. Just want to say, me personally, I think the system looks awesome. I really like the aesthetic to it. The controller looks awesome. I just wish the thumbsticks were offset, but that's me being an Xbox gamer.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen.
Yeah, right. They came out swinging. A lot of good games announced. Like I said, 26 total. That's not including remasters, which GTA Day One with $1 million.
And you're wearing a Resident Evil shirt. Very,
yeah,
very appropriate.
So, can I just say, what the fuck is going on with Resident Evil? Like, what the fuck? Dude?
So,
like, I don't.
why are you saying what the fuck? I'm confused. Well, not confused.
Right.
I know why, but I'm also just talk.
All right, so was that a lichen or a fucking werewolf that we saw?
That's what it looked like to me. That's why I instantly was like, it can't be Resident Evil. That's not a zombie.
Well, I mean, they don't have to be zombies. I mean, hell, the last Resident Evil and hell 4, they weren't zombies. But what the fuck did I just witness there?
They weren't werewolves, though.
Werewolves? But,
and the fact that, unless there's another Chris that I'm unaware of in Resident Evil fucking lore, Redfield's showing up.
Well, I know in the last game, they did a DLC with Chris in it.
Did they? Okay.
Yeah, they did. So that makes sense. I was kind of hoping to have a major character in there. I'm intrigued. I just don't know what the fuck's going on, and I think that's kind of where my like what the fuck is going on type deal.
I need to finish Resident Evil 6. I know it sucks, but just the completionist in me needs to actually finish it, and then I need to play 7. But I told you about what I want to do with Resident Evil 7, which I think will be a great video series. I'm excited about it just because, as much as everybody hates it and you give me shit for it, Resident Evil 5 is my favorite. So to see Chris coming into this, we don't know exactly how yet, but I'm like, all right, I'm kind of sold on it. And the world itself looked cool, looked beautiful, gorgeous. As for what they're
fucking Bloodborne, like
yeah,
the world-esque.
Yeah. As for what they're doing with it, though, I have no fucking clue. I nailed the fucking Horizon Zero Dawn prediction, though.
Can I just say I'm so stoked that we are getting Gran Turismo 7. Thank you so fucking much.
Now, I haven't played, like I said, I haven't played Gran Turismo since, I want to say 3 on PS2. But I heard that the last 2 iterations, 6 and whatever came before that, were pretty shit.
They weren't the best. They weren't what we were expecting overall. But they're not horrible. Just not great. I mean, you expect Gran Turismo to do a certain thing. They try to do something different. I respect them for it. Wish it would have been Gran Turismo 7. But I'm happy to see that we're actually getting a true successor to it. So
I'm just very curious to see what we're going to get with it, because in my humble opinion, and the fact that like we've both worked in the game industry and avidly gamed for years, I think it's fair to say that Forza has become the dominant racer over the last couple years.
Yeah, but all it takes is one extremely good title to replant your throne.
Which I agree, because Gran Turismo started it all. Like, there's no denying that. Like, GT's the OG. But then they did drop off, and then Forza kind of came in with both Fantastic Motorsport and Horizon. I'm curious to see what Gran Turismo is going to do, because as much as they probably don't want to rip off or take ideas from it, they've got to acknowledge what Forza has done and probably be like, all right, we should borrow this, borrow that.
Just from the trailer that I saw alone, I don't think that's going to be the case. I think they're going back to old school roots of Gran Turismo. I think they're going to go just straight up their racing sim, their style, huge car count, extreme detail. I really think that's what they need to do to regain their footing in the racing genre, so to speak.
I hope for your sake, because I won't be getting Gran Turismo. I mean, there was a lot of cool shit in there too, like first party things that we had no idea what we were watching, like the one anti-gravity satellite space girl thing looked really interesting. Stray, very intrigued.
Yeah. Cat game.
Which sounds dumb on paper, but I don't know, dude. I mean, I'm an asshole. Cats are assholes. Maybe it's the perfect game.
The assholes become one.
Yeah.
Hitman, Little Devil Inside.
Yes.
Pretty, like, I'm not into, like, smaller games like that, but I'm intrigued by it. I want to see what it is. I want to get a little bit more.
It reminded me a lot of Little Nightmares, which I played and beat and thoroughly enjoyed. I need to run back through and try to 100% it, collectibles and all that. And they're making a Little Nightmares too, but it reminded me a lot of that and like some Tim Burton shit.
Bug Snacks.
I don't even know what to say to that. I don't even know what the fuck to say to Bug Snacks. Like I said, if we can get Chrono over here, like we talked about in the podcast, and like all of us get together, even Laura, because she'd probably enjoy just whatever the fuck we're about to be doing with that. Like,
I mean, it involves food, so
yeah,
game.
We'll get pissed drunk and do like a Let's Play series of Bug Snacks down at Doom's house.
Sounds like a plan.
I don't even know what the fuck we watched. I admire the fact that they want to go for something super original and creativity, but like, how many drugs did you have to come on at that pitch meeting? How many drugs were all of you on at that pitch? What about you eat a strawberry? You become the strawberry.
Wait, hold on. You mean to tell me you eat a strawberry, you become the strawberry? Wait a minute. What if the bug is a sub?
You mean like Subway? What about
flesh?
Can we do burgers? Can we do donut? They were all high out of their fucking minds.
They fucking rolled up a big old doobie and fucking went to town.
I mean, they showed a lot.
Dude,
Oddworld, Godfall I'm intrigued by. I just hope it's not like a constant arena fighter. I hope that there's like, you get to walk through areas. You get to navigate and do some shit.
Dude, Deathloop, I wasn't intrigued at first, but then the more it played through, I got really into it.
Like I mentioned, I am already sold 100% on Deathloop. Very, very excited about the Demon Souls remastered, just because I am a avid Soulsborne fan. I've 100%ed all 3 Dark Souls, love Bloodborne, Sekiro. I know you appreciate them, but haven't done like I have. So
I haven't got good. So, like, honestly, like, Returnal, which is the space one you were talking about, where the loop, a lot of time travel, a lot of sci-fi shit going on this round.
Not as much fantasy.
Yeah, I mean, you had that one, Kena?
Kena, yeah, that reminded me a lot of Ori, which I'm very intrigued by as well. I want to try it because it's just the art style really caught my eye, and I'm just kind of learning to go with that instead of, well, it looks like it's for kids, because I mentioned this time and time again, and I will mention this until the day I die. Ori and the Blind Forest just blew my fucking mind.
That's not saying much.
You've never blown my mind.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm not much. But you got, like I said, Godfall looked good. Have no idea what the fuck we looked at with Goodbye the Volcano High.
Yeah, that's probably my biggest disappointment from the conference. I was like, no.
I'm not even disappointed. I just want to know what the fuck I watched.
Yeah.
That's all. So I'm intrigued by Spider-Man Miles Morales. Reason being is I don't know if it's a true sequel or if it's just his story, and I'm kind of hoping it's his story just the way the Spider-Man game ended. So I'm hoping it's his own, like, okay, here's what's happened. Here's this Spider-Man, here's that Spider-Man, here's Miles, and I hope it's different. If it's not, I just want to see how they tie it in on top of that.
I think it's going to be a full-fledged game just because of the success of Spider-Man. I just am curious how they're planning on doing that because they're also doing Ratchet and Clank in one studio juggling two. It's not like Ubisoft where they have Ubisoft Montreal, Ubisoft fucking Quebec, Ubisoft France. As far as I'm aware, and I could be wrong, Insomniac is just Insomniac.
Yeah, but they could have just different divisions, especially with the way they've been putting out games lately. Could be. But my thing with the whole Spider-Man deal is, so I know you haven't played Spider-Man. I know Chrono and myself has. He's 100%ed it. I haven't, but I've beaten the game. Um, you do see Miles in the game, and
Do you?
you play as Miles for a quick snippet. So I don't know if it's
As
gonna.
Spider-Man Miles or just Miles Morales before he's Spidey'd up?
Yes,
Fuck you. Answer the question.
that's the answer. Yes. So I want to see how that. Is it gonna be this, that, or combined? So I'm really intrigued by that. Um, really, I mean, Sony came out swinging. Granted, we don't know what are release titles exactly besides GTA. We can assume that all the early.
Well, GTA isn't a release title.
Well, yeah, they said it's gonna be free day one release.
Day one of the launch of the game, but the release for GTA 5 on PS5 isn't until next year. It's 2021.
Oh, well, whatever the case may be, I just think that we don't know what the launch title is going to be. We can infer that any game that's in 2020, in theory, should be a launch title, like
Right.
early 2020 or late 2020. I'm guessing anything that's early 2021 will be shortly thereafter. I think you said earlier that's going to be about a November release date. I think that might be legit because that's right around the holidays. It's right
November
before
26th
December.
is Thanksgiving, which
So
would
I think
be
it'll be-
perfect for Black Friday.
Honestly, I don't think they would do that. I think they do it before Black Friday. Try to get that.
Probably, because that's what they
pre-holiday
did
rush.
with the 1 and the 4, because those were two awful midnight launches that I had to work.
Yeah, weren't they in October though? October.
PS4 and Xbox One were like November 13th and November 21st.
Okay. So that's probably the time frame that we're looking at there.
IGN predicts that the Xbox is coming out on the 26th. I don't see it happening, but they tend to have more information than we do. I'm going based off of November because the 360 also launched in November. The one did. It's perfect in time for holiday season. But we also have never dealt with a worldwide pandemic in the history of video games, so they might delay to December.
I will say this: as soon as those pre-orders come up, you better get them because I remember with the 1 and the PS4, the 4 was a lot harder to get than the 1.
Yep.
And I think the same thing is going to happen this go around just for the COVID stuff. Japan isn't exactly able to
In a good
push
place
stuff out.
right now.
Yeah. So it's just one of those deals where if you do want these systems, you do want these titles, I highly, highly, highly recommend reserving them as soon as they become available, whatever, retailer you prefer.
I'll be going to
Get it
GameStop.
on. I'll be going to probably anywhere but GameStop. We'll see about that. But just in
Well,
general.
I don't feel like dealing with Walmart at a midnight, and I don't feel like ordering mine online, because you best believe I want my system like right now. So
Oh, yeah.
I've got a Best Buy right down the street. I might rock them.
But I definitely highly recommend doing that just because of the situation we're in. And like I said, if the PS4 and the 1 were any indicator of how they're going to do it, I'd say get on that.
So, favorite thing that you saw from the conference?
Favorite thing? Shit. I'm going to have to go with either Spider-Man or Gran Turismo. Those are my two go-tos because I wanted a Gran Turismo, so that kind of satisfied that. And then, of course, the Spider-Man game was so good. That and also Horizon. Those are my three.
Horizon's probably my main one, even though I haven't finished Horizon Zero Dawn. Like, I do love Horizon Zero Dawn. I got so distracted. I was like, I can pick this plant. I can craft this thing. I can kill that thing. I can... Holy shit, look at that mountain. And,
I can ride this fucker?
yeah, just from the trailer, and what I loved about Horizon Zero Dawn was the trailer for it many years ago was pretty much the fucking game you got. It's gorgeous. It was so well done. And this trailer just blew my mind. And so I'm really excited to actually finish Horizon Zero Dawn to get ready for Horizon Forbidden West. I don't know what they're calling it. I forgot already.
Yeah, it's Forbidden West.
I guess
I'm excited for Resident Evil 2, but I got to see more. I got to see what the fuck is going on with that before I say I'm genuinely excited.
Right.
Just have to throw it out.
I don't know what else I would say after Horizon I'm stoked for, and then a whole lot of the sci-fi stuff. Like, I would love for Demon Souls to be a launch title. Like, that would actually incentivize me to buy a PlayStation 5 day one, despite the fact that I own it. Like, I just love Souls that much. And hopefully we see some more, and hopefully they actually say this will be launch title, this won't. Like, we need a little bit more information. Price, date. We missed out on some stuff, but it was a good conference.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it. Overall, Sony came out swinging. I think they had a better overall conference. Now, I'm not talking about system-wise. I'm talking about gameplay-wise and announcement-wise.
I think theirs was also a little bit longer. I think they showed more.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of, I've got a breakdown here too. Just before we decide to cut this short, a lot of people like to compare systems, power-wise, all that. So I know you've got the same picture I've got. So if you really want to apples and oranges, figure out which system is stronger. So starting off from the cuff, the CPU alone, the Series X has a Zen 2,
8 Zen 2 cores at 3.8 gigahertz.
Yep.
And the PS5 has the same thing, just at 3.5 gigahertz.
And variable frequencies, though. So I'm assuming they can boost it, go down compared to the game.
And Project Series X, from the article I read in Game Informer like 2 months ago or whatever, because in parentheses it's got below it like 3.6 gigahertz with SMT. They can downscale the CPU power to upscale their graphics on the GPU, which is the next article on this side-by-side comparison. And the GPU in the Project Series X as well is more powerful. 12 teraflops as opposed to 10.2.
Yep. Then, of course, if you go next to memory, they're actually pretty comparable there. 16 gigs, GDDR6, same thing. The only difference is it says that the RAM on the PS5 is 256 bits. Didn't specify on the X, so I don't know.
They both have the same optics drive, 4K, Blu-ray.
Yeah, we knew that.
Microsoft, again, has better internal storage, because I really find it weird that the PlayStation 5 is launching at 825 gigabytes. Like, why wouldn't you just do a terabyte?
I'm assuming that it's probably a terabyte, but they have to have so much internal storage to run the operating system, maybe? But I figured they would take that into effect, maybe?
Maybe. But Xbox has a terabyte.
Xbox has the 1 terabyte expansion card that you can do. And then, of course, the PS5 has the SSD slot. And then on top of that, too, which you have the memory bandwidth as well. And I'm assuming this affects load times?
Possibly. There's a lot of stuff I don't know about the internal specs.
So memory bandwidth is 448 gigs a second on the 5. And then the X has 2 different variables on it. 10 gigabytes at 560 gigabytes a second.
Or 6 at 336.
Yeah. So don't know what any of the fuck that means, but
generally, honestly, from the spec stats that have been provided by both companies in actually side-by-side comparison, the Xbox Project Series X is the more powerful, better system, which a lot of us knew before both these conferences from the things that they revealed. That does not mean that the PlayStation 5 is a piece of shit, so Sony fanboys, shut up, because we both like Sony.
Yep.
But, and Sony's always had the first-party titles and exclusives. But, yeah.
Really, really good press conference. A lot of good games, a lot of good information. Just not all the information I was hoping for, but I'll take what we can get at this moment. I just want to say I think the system looks great. Controls look great. All the peripherals, for the most part, look pretty damn good. But yeah, I'm actually really stoked about the PS5. I hate to say this at this particular moment, unless Xbox comes out with some extremely good day one launches, I'm leaning more towards the PS5 just because of what they've shown. But again, for me, it's gonna boil down to day one exclusives.
Right, which we don't know for either brand. Honestly, just my brand loyalty, I'll probably go Xbox, just because I also like their Xbox achievement system better, which nobody cares about except for me, but I'm an achievement whore. And I still 100% believe their online infrastructure is better. Xbox Live is a better system than the PlayStation Network.
And the only thing that, to me, I wish they would have gave more information about that I just kind of re-racked my memory when you're talking about the Xbox. Xbox made it very clear that if you buy games on your One, if there's going to be that particular game on the Series X, you will not have to buy it again.
Mm-hmm.
You will already have it for the Series X. I want to see what PlayStation has in that, and with their backwards compatibility stance as well. They haven't addressed anything like that yet.
Both companies have been pretty shoddy on that. Like, they've both talked about what they would like to do, and there's a lot of rumors going around. A big rumor is that Xbox Project Series X can play fucking everything. 360, One, original, every title, which I don't believe, because that's just a whole lot of work. I hope I'm wrong, because that would infinitely make the Xbox Project Series X the better system.
Yep.
Because Sony's already talked about... Yeah, and Sony's already talked about backwards compatibility, and they want to do it, and they fully support the idea of it, but they don't plan on doing anything as extensive or as big as what is rumored for Xbox. And they're talking like 100 to 150 titles, which is still a lot of games, but when you look at the entire library of Sony history and Xbox history, it's not a lot of games at all.
Sony, get your shit straight. We want your old shit along with your new shit. Figure it the fuck out.
Nostalgia sells, motherfuckers. It really does. So,
and, any disappointments you have? Besides Sly?
I got Ratchet and Clank. I didn't get Sly, dude. That IGN article poll vote a few weeks ago gave me hope. Not that like Sony would listen to it, but I just saw how many thousands of people still voted for Sly over everything else. Because like Killzone was in there, and Resistance, all, you know, big Sony franchises that could be revitalized and everything. And Sly was number 2 at 38%. And I was like, people still want it. Please. Even if it's just Sly 1 through 4 remastered for the PS5. Like, give me something. So that's my biggest disappointment, is the lack of Sly. I knew I wasn't going to get it, but I'm still going to hold out hope, just like I'm holding out hope for Bioshock 4. All the games looked great. Like, the Volcano High thing was really weird. But I don't think there's... I don't think there's anything I'm disappointed in. Like, I'm not going to get Gran Turismo. That's not my style. That's why I stopped getting Forza Motorsport. I just enjoy the Horizon. Like, I think it was a solid press conference. I don't even hate the design. I said it looks like an alien's vagina, and I stand by that. But is that a bad thing? Yeah. Probably the DualSense, excuse me, not the DualShock 5. The DualSense controller, I think, is probably my biggest gripe, and that's just because I haven't gotten my hands on one yet. We originally, when we both worked at GameStop, well, actually, when the systems were launching, I didn't work with you yet. Everybody in my store hated the PS4 DualShock controller and the Xbox like controller as well. We were all like, why change perfection? Don't bother with it. And then we got them in, and we were allowed to open them up and take them out and hold them and be like, holy fuck, this is perfect. So until I get my hands on a DualSense, I can't stand calling it that. It's been 24 years of calling it a DualShock controller from PlayStation 1 through 4. Why are we going to change it now? Until I get my hands on the DualSense, that's probably my biggest gripe, is no.
Well, I think it looks awesome. I'm actually really intrigued. Like I said, there's a few more questions we have about both consoles, and that's going to kind of like persuade me to go one way or another day one. Shit, if I had the money, I would do both day one, but I'm not going to do that. I don't.
But Xbox has Phil Spencer.
And Phil, we trust.
Yeah. But let us know in the comments below, guys, what you thought of the PlayStation conference and the Xbox conference if you watched it. Chrono, if you're watching this, I hope you react to it, baby. But let us know if you guys are planning on getting which series, what you think of all the reveals, all that good jazz. And thank you once again for 1K subs. We've got a special video for you coming soon. And as always, stay freaky.
Appreciate everyone.